Moo. Near instantaneously. I click go live and the moo is already there. So guess what? Now that low latency is an option, that's what you can expect. Listen, low latency is on. That means you get instant gratification. What I was gonna say was, I got a healthy snack. Or healthier snack. Today. I got some strawberries here. No, not carrots. I got some strawberries. I also happened to put a little bit of sugar on the plate in case they're a little bit tart because some of them weren't fully ripe. But you know what? It's still strawberries. That's still better than cookies. It's not carrots. I'm sorry. I didn't prepare any crunchy foods. I mean, I still have cookies in here from before, but I'm gonna try to avoid eating them for my health. I'm gonna try. I've also got a coffee here to make sure I don't get sleepy, because I slept like crap last night. We had like a random severe thunderstorm start, like while I was sleeping. Like my phone went off giving me like an emergency alert saying like, yo, there's this like huge thunderstorm, please be careful, like if you have to take cover, do so. And I was like, what the fuck, what do you mean? What do you mean if I have to take cover? Holy shit. So that woke me up. And then the rain kept me up for a little bit because the rain was super heavy. And then I ended up falling asleep again after a little while. But I'm fine. The rain has stopped. It got sunny again out of nowhere. And the rest of the day has been fine, so hopefully this coffee is good enough to keep me going. And these strawberries. Let us get into the game. I'll get the cursor off screen there. Oh. It is pineapple season, baby! Money! Here I come! First we gotta give the wife her grape. Alright. Do we have the strawberries on us? Tool. There's not strawberries, oh my god, the pineapples. Yes, we do have the pineapples on us. Hello Kai, yes I know, your summer store is open. Alright. Now before we get started on anything, we have to clear out all this trash. Wow. And then once we're done clearing out the garbage, the sprites can start getting to work. Whoosh! I'm proud of you for the strawberries, but better bring the carrots next time we're all a riot. Okay, I'll keep that in consideration. I can't count! Shit! I'm actually dumb. I'm just gonna do it however I want now. Fuck this game. Hello? Damn it. Okay. Now we can get rid of some of these. Actually, I should go grab the udon. Whoops. Let me go grab the udon. We also got mail. Son of a bee. Out of the way, wifey. Where that udon at? There it is. We're gonna need the extra energy. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-bow. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-bow. I'm gonna plant as many of these damn seeds as possible. We're gonna have all of the money. Bow. Bow. We're gonna reach the bottom of the plot. Now I gotta eat the damn udon. Bum, 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 bum. It's curry time. Oops. Flick. Nice. I think some of these seeds are gonna get cut off at the bottom here. That kinda sucks. Okay. Let's start planting, baby. Wow. 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 Get to work, fellas. Or are they here for harvest? Did I forget to hire them for watering? Okay, no, they're going. I can hear it. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I hired them to water. Might have to dig up more spots, damn. I wish I could turn that sound effect down a little bit. Yeah, that final row is not gonna make it. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that final row. That sucks. We got 8 more. Let's dig up 8 more spots. Whoops. Ignore that money. Okay, one moment. Go. Ooh. That's 3, right? 1, 2, 3? Wait. 1, 2. Yeah, okay, 3. I know how to count. Yeah, ignore that sound. That's what I was going to do. I was muting it. I forgot to mute. It's already 7 p.m. So, might have gotten carried away with planning. Because these guys did not finish the job. Look at this. Did Zach even show up today? Oh no, wait, it's the festival, right? We still have seeds to plant. Okay, let me, whoops. Let me eat some udon. We gotta go quick. I wanna see if I can get these all watered and all, planted before it's too late. We still haven't tended to the animals either. Oh, jeepers. I messed that up. Shit. Go. Me not knowing how to count strikes again. Oh, we're out of water. Shit. We're gonna be doing that a lot. Running out of water, I mean. Oh my god, it's midnight. We're at real degenerate hours for farm life. We didn't even finish planting. Come on, we're almost done. We're gonna have to quickly feed the cows and then ignore milking them for tonight. I just want to make sure they get food. Okay, I don't know what time I passed out at, but I think it's 6 a.m. Grab the damn. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Oops. But milking is what I'm known for. I mean, you're not incorrect. Okay. That's everyone fed. Time to get my ass in bed. Actually, if I don't pass out till 6, I should be able to finish off these crops. Do I have the time? We will see. No passing out, we still have udon. Dude, harvesting this is gonna be such a pain in the ass. Holy shit. I just realized, like, what the fuck am I gonna do come harvest day? Hi, Astral! I'm gonna go this way because it's smarter. Whack! I misclicked. Don't pass out! We're so close! Not much. We are very late to going to bed because we are trying to plant 5 billion crops. But it's okay. Degen hours is totally fine. It is currently 5 AM in the game. And we're struggling. Come on. Okay, I gotta get to bed like right now. We're about to pass out. Shit. Bed. Yes. Oh, we're gonna wake up really late tomorrow. It's gonna be like 8. Yep. Overslept. Yep, it's 8. Sheesh. That's okay, I did it. I got everything done. Yes, babe. Whoa, they've been at it. Sick. Free shit. Beat the water gym and ended early because you're a bit tired. Alright, well, I hope you rest up well. I'm actually pretty tired today too, but I'm doing my best. I got a healthy-ish snack. I got my coffee. I'm good to go. I hope your stream was fun. Also, I just realized I forgot to feed the chicken and the rabbit. Oops. I was so concerned about the cows, I forgot. It's that Saturday energy, true. Saturdays just make you want to sleep in. Get a good old rest. And when you can't do that, or when something gets in the way of your sweet rest, you feel awful. Internet stayed semi-consistent. Well, that's good. At least you have that. I wasn't scared of a little bit of thunder. The thunder woke my ass up. It was loud. The rain was really loud. The wind was really loud. And it was warm, like, it was warm out, and the wind and shit was heavy. Later! Go get some rest. We can sell these apples. We don't need those. Sell. Alright, let me give them their honey, since they've been working on my farm before I even got up. Since they started early, they might actually get through a majority of the crops before the end of the day. I gotta go check on the chicken and the rabbit. Guys, I'm sorry. I got so wrapped up I forgot about you. Don't worry, I got food. Y'all will not starve tonight. Let me take a look at the map real quick. Look at that! Look at all them pineapples! Holy shit. Okay, while I'm at it, I'm gonna get rid of these. It's gonna bug me if they're there. I know this is basically a waste of energy, but don't worry about it. My brain says it's gross, get rid of it. Not cukes, who cares? We got a ton of cukes. We already did the cuke season, now it's pineapple season. I don't even like pineapples if I'm being honest. But they make me that good moolah. The big bucks. Oops. I hate that it goes behind me. I always forget that it's behind me. Damn, I thought that would reach these two. Yeah. Why am I clearing out the whole farm to be bald? Because I can. I think I'm gonna go buy some grass seeds, actually. Because those I don't have to water. And that's quote-unquote free fodder. Even though I'm paying for the grass seeds, but you know. The third time I've heard your freaky opinions about pineapples. What do you mean? How are they freaky? Lots of people don't like pineapple. What is today? Is today a Tuesday? It's a Saturday. Damn, it's like real life. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna head into town. Buy myself some seeds. Lots of people are freaky too, though. I mean, you're right. I can't argue that. That is very much also the truth. Let me in. What is Gots doing here? Hello? Oh damn, grass is expensive. What the fuck? Why is it so expensive? I'll buy 10. Yee! Bow, 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 bow. Now I haven't bought grass in this game yet, so I don't exactly know how it works. If it works like the old game, you basically just plant it and forget about it. You don't really have to water it. It just kind of goes. Goes one at a time too. That's extra shit. How many did I buy again? 10? Okay, yeah. So that's 5. That's also 5. Okay. There's nothing to sell yet, my man. Huh? Do I not plant it on... Do I plant it... Okay. I just plant it as is. You don't gotta put anything down. Didn't realize that, but okay. And I guess it goes there. Alright, did they get the job done? Oh shit, they did! Y'all are insane. Holy fuck. Good job, guys. Sell those. Yes. I gotta put away all this other shit. And oops. Let's have those stack back up. What do we got coming up? A bunch of birthdays. The Cluck Cluck Clash, right. I wonder if we can be a 2-time champ in the chicken competition, huh? I have a feeling that's a no, but you know what? We got 1 trophy that's good enough for me. Give the doggo a treat because I haven't yet. There we go. Good puppo. Oh fuck, right. I forgot that's what the first was. The first was the stupid dog festival and we didn't go. Oops. I even trained my dog and everything. Fuck. Also, it's raining today, so these damn sprites got nothing to do. Did I summon them for the full 7? I did, okay. I hope it doesn't storm. It would really fucking suck if it stormed in the game. That puts a bunch of trash on my farming space that I don't like to deal with. Hello, Floof. Oh, yeah, and then it spreads without having to worry about it. That's what I thought. So if I just leave that to grow for a bit, we should be Gucci. Honestly, what I should have done was grown them in like a checker pattern. That way, there's a higher likelihood of... Alright, that one's pregnant. A higher likelihood of each piece of grass growing a new piece. But I'm not smart. I don't think before I do things. Yeah, okay. Bow, bow, bow. I still haven't looked it up, you know. Ah. I don't trust it. I feel like it's literally nothing. And you're trying to hype up something that isn't anything at all. And I will not be fooled. I will not be made a fool. Not on this day. What can we do on this day? We have a ton of energy and a ton of time. Wait, let me check the farm real quick. Yeah, there's basically no weeds. I'm not gonna bother doing those yet. Let's go see if we can chop down some wood. Bonk. Bonk. I love how one chop just destroys it. Level 5 is good shit. You'll never be in on the fun and jokes. I guess I won't. Damn it. I have a feeling you're just like using the word fluffy instead of furry. Bold of you to assume that I haven't done furry work in the past. Hey, a free grape. Bold of you to assume that I don't have, like, folders of furry work. Alright, now we're getting low on energy so we can pretend like we did something today even though it rained and go to bed. Fluffer is... It's fluffer, not fluffy. You've done fuller work? What? Huh? You wanna try that again? What the fuck did I just read? Oops. Time to munch on a strawberry. Oh, that's good shit. Oh, the aftertaste of that one was kind of tart, though. Good thing I put a little bit of sugar down. That one would have been a lot sour. A lot more sour, I should say, if I didn't have a little bit of sugar on the plate. Ba-da-bum-bum. Puppo. Don't go nowhere, I got a treat. And you fellas, take your treat. I just got made fun of, I give up. It was a good thing and you absolutely ruined it for me. I'll be sad for weeks. Oh, wow. Nice guilt trip, bro. Too bad I'm too smooth-brained to realize what it is you're trying to do. You can't gaslight guilt trip girl boss me. My brain doesn't work that way. Alright. Y'all are making good progress. Good job. Let's see. I know they'll finish the job. What should we do? The plot is still not dirty enough for me to care at this moment. Let's see, we don't really have any money to do anything significant right now. Like, we can't buy any upgrades. Oh, when does Van come back to town? Isn't it like the 13th? If he comes back on the 13th, I'll have to watch the news to see if it's gonna rain. And then maybe we can get a new pet. Maybe I'll whisper softly, cry myself to sleep. Jesus, you'll be fine. I know you're tougher than that. I said it was not too dirty and I won't bother, but now I'm going to. I couldn't think of anything better to do. And I need to make sure they do their shit for the day. Can't have the pineapples not getting watered. That's profits, baby. Plus, we all know we can't listen to a thing I say anyway. Hello, doggo. I didn't mean to click on you twice, I'm sorry. Okay, I think they might got this. They've got a ton of time before it's the end of the day, so... What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? I didn't say don't be a baby, first of all. Second of all, how dare you? How dare you compare me to that awful woman? Actually, speaking of the whole Amber Johnny shit, I've been seeing a lot of like trending tags that are really funny. And it turns out that like, apparently, like, according to Twitter, it was a huge, like, Republican-funded slight against her or something. There was a bunch of, like, trending tags that said shit like, we just don't like you, Amber Heard, or like, Amber Heard's a psychotic bitch, like, that type of shit. And I was like, I mean, they're not wrong. Even if it is, like, meant to be something against her for the sake of being against her, they're not exactly wrong. You can't pretend, like, she's innocent in this just because some people don't like her regardless of what happened and want to defame her. I just thought it was funny that people were trying to like cancel people who were disagreeing with her now because it's considered a bad thing to disagree with her now. Like imagine defending an abuser because people tried to start a campaign against them. Crazy. I also seen a bunch of people saying like, well, if she loses, then that's a big hit to the Me Too movement and we can't have that either. And I'm like, well, maybe don't associate with psychotic bitches who are abusing, like, the movement, you know? Like, maybe just don't have her be the face of Me Too. Wouldn't that be something? It's almost like she's using a movement for her own gain. And it looks like they finished. Nice. Good job, fellas. I was watching a video breakdown of those talking points when you interrupted me by streaming, and now I'm here instead of listening to some facts and logic. I have to hear all about this abuse. I mean, you're welcome to lurk if you wish to continue watching the updated facts and knowledge about the case. Since like Johnny's section ended, I've stopped paying attention for the most part. Now I only really hear about minor things via Twitter. Because I really don't care about what Amber Heard has to say at this point. Unless like some huge revelation comes out that she's somehow innocent, I honestly don't care. I feel like there's too many odds stacked against her in this scenario to, like, prove her innocence. And I mean, if she does get proven innocent, everyone will fucking know. Like, it'll be the biggest news on the planet. So... I'm here to get ridiculed and ignored. I'm not ignoring you! I'm literally reading your comments. The grass is expanding. Where's the milker? There it is. There was one tag that was trending that was like in support of Amber, and I was like, I feel like y'all are just trying to, like, just begging to have her be innocent at this point because you don't want to admit that women can abuse men. That women can absolutely be just as awful. And can abuse things like movements that, like, can totally benefit them if they do it correctly, which she has not. But they're trying their damnedest to make sure that she comes out, like, in a positive light somehow for I don't know what reason. Ah. But then that positive trag was really quickly out-trended by more negative ones, so... You know, just goes to show that you can't pretend, I guess. Twitter finds out. Twitter will change the tides quickly. Bro. When have I ever been mean to you, huh? Like, legitimately been mean to you. Bonk? Plus, didn't last stream you said you liked it when I was bullying you? Come on now. That's a double standard right there. Redemption is just one Okay, you know what? I'm googling it. Fine. Fine. What was it? Fluffer or Fluffy? Let me look this shit up. Fluffer. Oh. Okay. Okay. Now I understand. Hi, Lyra. You caught me mid Google search of something that I can't share on stream, but now I get it. I mean, it's still not that big a deal, but it's definitely something I cannot talk about on stream. Ah, fuck. Bonk? It was something funny. I mean, as a profession, I guess it's not really funny per se, but it wasn't what I was expecting, so that gave me a good chuckle. I love how the actual, like, Google definition specifies, they're like, despite what it sounds like, it has nothing to do with animals. See, now the real question is how do you know about this profession, hmm? You seemed quite knowledgeable about it. Where'd that knowledge come from? Sounds like somebody has experience. We respect all professions here. I heard it somewhere. Yeah, sure you did. I totally believe you. I need to make an animated nodding emote. I should probably get on that after stream. Because we do have one more animated slot that... What the fuck is that? Ugh! We've seen it once already, but I didn't get a good look at it, and that time I didn't even see it until it was gone. Fuck. We have one animated slot still open, technically. And I should definitely get to making an animated nod. Also, I'm going to do something real quick, because I just realized I don't have the... What's it called? The doohickey here. Paste. And then move it over. The sub thingy. Fuck, I don't know what it's called. The goal? Yeah, the sub goal. There we go. And then bow. Perfect. Oopsie. There we go. Ooh. I forgot to actually put it on this layout. Oops. Almost left without putting these away. I don't see a lot of agreeing happening in chat usually. What do you mean? Chat can agree sometimes. We got no energy, so I guess we're just gonna wander about town for a minute. Actually, let me check the blacksmith real quick. I think I was supposed to... Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I was supposed to get a cheese maker. I should actually Go back and grab more adamantite, or whatever that shit's called, and make another cheese maker. Because I don't know how much milk we can shove into one cheese maker, but I have a feeling if it's anything like Olive Town, it's like 1 piece per go. Until they updated it. But this game probably did not get that update since it was not a new game. At that time. Alright. Yeah. Commissions. I want... Oh, a yarn maker too. Wow, I can't make another cheese maker? I can only have one? Okay, well then I guess we're making the butter maker. Give it to me, baby. I agree to disagree. See? Well, there you go. There's still a reason to have the not emote. You just used one. Put that bitch back. Let me go see that cheese maker. Where did he install it? Is it in the barn? Oh yeah, it replaces one of these barrels. Okay. I still don't know how much milk it can take at a time though. I do like how it's shaped kind of like a milk canister. That's cool. Okay, these guys are almost done. I think I can go to bed. Actually, it's getting kind of late. Are they gonna finish? I think they stop at like 5 or 6. Come on, you guys. Don't fuck this up. You're so close. You got like 5 more. I think. Yeah, 5 more. You really got me there. Damn, how could I be so dumb? Hey, they did it! Okay, goodbye, friends. Congrats. And you're not dumb. I'm fucking dumb. I'm the smooth brain cow here. Where am I going? Yes, the cluck cluck. I do want to enter. Go BB. Hey, the pineapples are growing. Yes. Yes. I gotta check on how many days our sprites got left. You are to smort. I promise. Almost certainly smarter than this cow. I only gotta feed one of these motherfuckers today. How can you tell? How can I tell what? That you're smart or smarter than me? Because smarter than me isn't hard to achieve. If your brain functions like 2% of the time, you're smarter than me. Okay, milker. Wrong way again. Genius. I'm also curious about the... I keep forgetting about the pregnant cows. About the coffee and the fruit and the strawberry milk. Like, can I make strawberry cheese? What about fruit or coffee cheese? Is that a thing? Or do these only work with the, like, regular cows? I'm gonna try with the strawberry milk. Yeah, it looks like it only wants the regular. Yep. Wow. Holy shit! Oh my god. That animation! What the fuck? Yeah, can't even put that kind in. Damn. R.I.P. making cheese out of everything else, it seems. Okay. We fed the animals, we've milked the animals, those guys are hard at work. I think I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna hide out in the house. You know what, I won't pause the game because time doesn't stop in the house and you won't have to hear the awful sound effect of the sprites at work. I will be right back. Where is the BRB at? There it is. Boop. I'm back. And no, I'm not poopy. I washed my hands. I promise I washed my hands. Alright. I said I was gonna do something on this day. I think. And now I don't remember what that is. I forgot to take off the BRB again. Shit! Oh, there we go. I'm a dingus. Remember when I said you're smarter than me? Where's your proof? And how did I miss that log? Yeah, that coffee went right through me. Halfway through it and my gut's like, hey, bathroom time. I even went before stream to try and prevent that, but you know, that's how it be. Hello? Doctor? What are you doing here? Oh, it's you. I seem down, do I? You're wondering if any physicians can get sick, huh? Eh? Why would I? Yeah, obviously. Why would I wonder that? It's not like that. I was just thinking about my parents. My family has a long history of being healers. My father was a physician and my mother was a nurse. Okay. Our clinic was always very busy. As a child, my parents never seemed to have the time for me. And I was very lonely. Oh my god. Doctor. I'm sorry. I wish you had a name other than Doctor. Some games they gave you a name and some games they didn't. This is one of those instances where they didn't. You were neglected by the staff as well. There were even times that I hated the profession. I fought with them on occasion about it. But once I became one myself, I came to understand where they were coming from. You mean the money? You mean the fact that it is an incredibly stable and well-paying job? It's hard to be responsible for the life of another. If I had known that what I know now, I would have never pushed as I did. What do you mean? What does that mean? Just because the job is considered like noble or hard doesn't mean they should have neglected you. You absolutely had the right to be upset at your parents for that. What the fuck? Oh, forgive me, I shouldn't be burdening you with my regrets. Please forget all about this. I should be going. What the fuck? I just got trauma dumped. Okay, doctor. Like, sir, you sure you're okay? On days when the clinic's closed, I forage for medical herbs on Mother's Hill. I request supplements of herbs from Zach as well, but the amount he gives me isn't nearly enough for my needs. Okay. What the fuck did I just sit through? What even is his friendship level with me? Like, hold up. It's not even that high. Why did it proc an event like that? Interesting. I wasn't expecting to be completely trauma dumped like that. He really said, hey, do you ever feel sad? Sorry, forget it. Neglect is fine so long as you make good money. The kid can take care of themselves. No, that's not okay. The emotions and needs of children are important and you should not neglect kids. That's how you end up with awful people. Awful, spiteful, like, people who don't know how to take care of themselves type of people. They either end up like super jaded or like super traumatized. Ugh. I would know. I was poor and neglected. So not only did I not have the money to back it up, I also didn't get the greatest parenting in the world. Vibing in the background. Well, welcome. I hope you enjoy. I trust doctors, besides he turned out fine, right? Clearly not if he suddenly decided to trauma dump a random person in the woods. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bow, bow, bow. Can I check how many steps I've taken on the said pedometer? Let's see. Damn, 230,000 steps. Oops. Did I care for the animals yet today? I don't remember if I did. Yeah, they've got the food, so I did. Okie dokie. Actually, let's go visit Kai's shop. We haven't done that yet. I keep forgetting to every summer. We should go see what he's got. I wonder if he's got anything cool or if it's still just like some food. Not that some food is a problem since it is a restaurant, I believe, but I gotta make it before he closes. Think I didn't make it on time. Beach rules not the right thing. Fuck yeah, shit. Closed on Sundays. Oh shit. $11 a.m. till 1 p.m. and then 5 to 7. I'm assuming that's Saturday. Okay, well then we missed it by a long shot. Oopsie. We'll have to go the day after tomorrow then because tomorrow's the chicken festival. Chicken festival. We gotta lose at minigames, baby. Well, no, because it wouldn't make sense since if it closes at 1 p.m. but then opens at 5 p.m. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't. He takes a break in between. Yeah, but why would he do that? Why would there just be a gap? Oh. This game doesn't work on human rules. He doesn't need a lunch break. Nobody else in the game gets a lunch break. Anyway, it's too late I went to bed, so I'll have to check the day after tomorrow anyway. We'll just visit early. I'll tend to the cows and just rush over, since I know the sprites can do their job. Actually, wait, how many days do they have left? Fuck, 1 day left. I think that counts as today as well, so I'm gonna have to go hire the other guys today. I missed. It is dumb because the inn that serves food doesn't take the break. I'm pretty sure they're just open when they open and then they stay open till they close. You can always order food within that time. I take it back. The nod was a great idea. I'm not smarter than you. I was just saying it doesn't make sense for the game since I don't think anything else works on that logic. If that is how it works, then that is how it works. I won't argue, but I don't see that being the case since the other things in this game don't work that way. That doesn't mean it doesn't though. Whoop! Cheese. We're now getting 2K out of animal products thanks to the cheese. Damn. Okay, when does the chicken festival start? Is it like 9 a.m.? It's 10 a.m. Shit. I still have time to rush over and talk to the sprites. Are there any other restaurants in the game? Well, like I said, there's the inn, which is the closest thing we have. They serve food, like, once they're open, and they serve food the whole time until they close. I believe. Other than that, there's no, like, actual restaurants that only serve food. That strawberry was huge, holy crap. I need your help. What are my crabs? 7 days. That is correct. You might have to actually start watering crops again since the 3 of them might not be able to do all the watering on time. They barely get it done with the 4 of them. But that's okay. I'd rather water a few every day before bed than have to water the whole thing myself. But inn is a place for lodging too, right? They can't really close their doors the same way, correct? I mean, I guess that's like the case. There's no other restaurant to compare it to. The only thing we have that serves food here is the inn. Which is kind of weird if you think about it. Like, this city has no food place. There's the winery and the inn. They're the only, like, go out to eat places, you know? Aside from the summer restaurant, but the summer restaurant is only in the summer. Oh shit, I can sneak through that? Lol. Let's speak with Potpourri. And Duke. And Dudley. Should honestly just speak with everyone during festival days because it just boosts their... Wait, not yet. It boosts their friendship with you. Hello, Mayor. I'm ready, my man. Saffron. I think I remember the rules. It's just click the A button when you're ready to do the thing, right? I think I'm good. Ready, steady. Go, 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 go. Turn around. What? No. Go. Ah, not that way. Turn around. Yeah, baby. One more time. No. Shit. Turn around. No. Turn around. Bada. Fuck. Get your ass going that way. Right now. Fuck. I'm spamming this button as hard as I can. No. Turn around. No, turn around. Oh my god, we're out. First round out. Fuck. The chicken wouldn't turn around. That's okay. I mean, we've won once already, it's fine. Remember when I said, hooray, it's time to lose at minigames? Oh, I already gave her a gift, right? Did they finish watering? I just want to make sure. Yes. We Gucci. Okay, bedtime. What else is coming up? Nothing until the 20th, which is the cow festival. Okay. Also, our best cows should be not pregnant by then. Let's hope. And we also gotta go check on Kai's shop at 11 or so. Bow, 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 bow. Don't let me forget, because I probably will. Moo! Why not go at 5 p.m.? Because that's much later in the day, and I don't want to be waiting around the whole day just to go to Kai's shop. It's easier to go when he's first open, since we're gonna have a lot of free time. We don't got a lot to do today. Scoot. I'm still really bummed that these things only make regular cheese. They couldn't have gotten creative and made like coffee and fruit cheese. It's easier just to do this. I don't know why I was doing it the hard way. Where's the dog at? Like right over here. Take your treat. Are they still here? Okay, no, it's just the new guys. I was gonna say, are they going in a row? Wait a second. Oh my god, they're going like in order. Okay, now this one's going a little off track, but they're kind of going in an order. Wow. Usually they just go wherever they want. Are there no— there are 2 prego cows at the moment. Right. He's still working and he's closed on Thursdays, okay. Wait, what time does he open? Ah, it's 10, that's why. He's not actually working, he's just not open yet. I want to make that yarn maker too, if he's done making the— what's it called? The butter maker. Did I not feed them? Fuck. Thought I did. Fuck, you're right. Okay, well I got time. Time freezes in here, so we're good. I thought I fed them. Thank you for reminding me. No! I did not want to give it to the cow, but okay, whatever. All should be I can only do 2 at a time. The barn only allows for 2 pregnant cows at once. I do wish to have an entire barn full of cows, though. Never mind, he is still working. Kai! I'm here to see what you sell. Hi, buddy. Let me check for shit on the beach while I'm waiting. There's some sticks. Some driftwood, if you would. Let me in. Ooh, he got pizza, he got spaghetti. Damn. Shaved ice, roasted corn, and some water. The water's free? Damn. What a steal. Some driftwood, if you would. That's not what I said. The limit of 2. For some reason you want to feed. I would feed them, I just forgot today. But I was reminded, so it's okay. I didn't intend for a rhyme, it just happened. We should buy... Let's buy shaved ice. Yeah. Eat it instantly, sick. Can't even put it in the pocket. That also did absolutely nothing for our stamina. Granted, it was literally just cold water with some fucking fruit juice in there, so... some, like, syrup or something. Probably wouldn't have done anything for our health regardless. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's that unorganized fucking work I was expecting. Damn, they got like 4-ish, 5-ish. Oh, it's like a bird? Okay, I thought it was like a fucking mongoose or something. It looks like a pheasant. I lost track of what I was saying. I got distracted by the weird animal again. Yeah, they got like 4-ish hours, maybe 5, to finish off the work, and I don't think they're gonna do it. But that's okay. Actually, do I have time to make it all the way into town? I need to buy more curry powder. My stupid ass didn't buy enough before, and I need more curry powder. That curry udon do be good for the fucking stamina regen. And curry powder is a hell of a lot cheaper than the shit at the fucking pharmacy. Yoink. Let's see. Curry powder. Let's buy 50. Let's also get some wheat flour. And... fuck it, let's buy some oil too. Alright. I don't think we need anything else. Okay. Put the wood away. Can't take that with me yet. But why do you love Mr. Mime? I don't! I don't love Mr. Mime! Highest. Make a stack of 9, baby. And then do that again. Oh, we're out of udon, okay. Oh yeah, we can make like sashimi and shit now too. Yam dessert. A sweet dish made from yams. Okay. Oh yeah, we can make one of these too. What do you need? A regular stamina booster and bluegrass. Okay, so... useless to me is what you're saying. Oh yeah, we can make... mayonnaise. Mushroom. Matsutake rice. I don't think we can really make anything else right now. But that's okay. I just wanted to make sure we had a ton of that, baby. And whose birthday's coming up? Basil's. And Mint. And Ran. Kai's birthday is also in summer. Damn, they really just said make sure all of his shit is in summer because he's not here the rest of the year. Oh, that strawberry was more on the tart side than I was expecting. Woo! A little bit sour. Tasty still, but that got me on the squinty eye, you know? Like the ooh, the pucker. I forgot to check if they finished their job last night. Oops. Now we'll never know. Until the crops are ready to be harvested. If some aren't ready, that means they fucked up. And I'm dumb. For not waiting long enough to see. I won't forget to feed them today. Why are you all the way over there? Why does Angus just want to be alone? Bum 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 bum. Boop bop boop bop boop 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 bow. How much food we got? Enough. Oh, and I almost forgot to make cheese. Boink. I'm gonna keep the egg for now. Actually, wait. I forgot to sell the apples. And I gotta put these spare stuff away. I also have to waste some time because the stupid shop's not open yet. I was gonna go see if the maker was done yet. Hey, the pheasant's not here. Where'd he go? Bonk. Bonk. They don't open till 10, so I need to waste a little bit more time. There should be one more stump up here. Come on. Nope, it ain't there. Shit. Oh well. Oh well. This coffee is doing wonders. I would be so tired by now if I didn't have that. Still working? Shit. Okay. Put the wood away. And I guess I can sell the egg for today since we don't have... Actually, wait, can I just make the mayo? I don't think I actually need the mayo maker, do I? Oh, you have to have good eggs? Interesting. Yeah, make the mayo. Hey, there's the tempura. We needed that for the tempura udon. Okay. What do I need? Regular egg, wheat flour, oil, eggplant, yam, and pumpkin? Aww. And wait, there's not even any fish. But it shows shrimp. What the hell? Why do you need so much shit? Why does it require regular egg? What if you don't have regular eggs? Good eggs literally don't count. Well, that's a bit of a bra moment. Looks like I'm gonna have to make more chickens. Wait, I can't go to bed, I forgot. We have to waste some more time and make sure that they're watering everything. Actually, instead of hoping they do, I'm just gonna water some plants myself. I'm gonna water all the bottom ones. So they only have to focus on the top ones. Genius. I got a sneeze coming on. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. Oh, I fucked it. I was one too high. I didn't say water their bottoms, I said water the bottom. I really hope they didn't miss much the first day. Thank you. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I do sneeze kinda weird. I have fucked up sinuses. They're small and clog very easily. And don't say booger cow. No! Just because I said don't say booger cow doesn't mean you can change the word and it be okay. I would never say that. You basically just did. You said it but slightly different. But I already typed it. I tried to preemptively say don't, but I couldn't get it out fast enough. Ba, 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 ba. You were too fast. There's only a few left, I'll finish. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-bow. Damn it, I should have been one up further. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-bow. Wait, did you just say there was nothing to pick up? But there was, wasn't there? Didn't I sell the cheese and shit? Okay. Maybe I misread. We got so many herbs. We have nice. Nice. Okay, let me check on their work. Did y'all finish? It's looking like yes. Okay, good. It's awful. Wake. What? What's awful? He had fallen off the bed? Holy shit! What the hell were you doing? The baby's crying. Uh, 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 honestly, I don't know what to choose. I don't want to be one of those parents who's like, you're fine when they've got like a broken leg, but I also don't want to be like one of those parents who rushes their kid to the hospital and makes them scared to ever hurt themselves. I guess we should go to the clinic. I love his little bumblebee hat. A small scrape but no broken bones. Put up a guard around the bed. Rugs or thick mats on the floor. What? Who puts a guard on the bed? Fell off the bed and hit his head. Da! The baby just called me dad. Oh my god, it crawls. Wah! I don't like the way it crawls. Look at it. Oh my god. Ew. What is that animation? Oh my god. Can I give it food? You want some honey, kid? Ah? Okay. Cool. I can give it the honey. Oh my god. Why does it do that? Babies are weird. I thought something like died. I'm not gonna— Fuck! They did miss some! Oh my god, they missed a bunch! Oh! My crops! My profits are dwindling! Oh! The pain. The pain of dwindling crops. No more profitable returns. I'm definitely gonna have to help them out on days when it's just 3 of them coming by. That sucks. Wait, what? Huh? No, tell me I fed them. Did I really not? Fuck. Everything's going wrong. Everything is going wrong today. Also, we got our other maker. I guess we didn't have to visit him to make it happen, it just happens when he's done. But that does mean that today I can go visit and get the other maker ready. There you go, doggo. We can sell the egg and the apple. How many days these guys got left? 4, okay. Gucci. Oh, the baby crawling looks so weird. His head moves, like, so quick. He's like, You can say it. Bad! What's bad? He's got a great life. Nom 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 nom. He lives on a huge farm. Lots of animals to play with. His mom can read him all the bedtime story fanfiction he could ask for. Perfect. What's not to love? I know you have, sir. I require the yarn maker. I'm getting poorer by the second. I need these crops to be ready soon. I'm running out of money. I've made too many investments with too little returns. Okay, I gotta water these crops. I think it's talking about the mommy that's never around. Yeah. Yeah, preaches about others about parenting. At least it has the farm and the animals. So shameful. What do you mean? I'm around all the time. I even gave it honey. I gave it a treat. Yeah, I'll finish watering those up. We planted these technically on the 1st, but some of them weren't fully planted till the 2nd. What's today? The 11th. Let me quickly Google how long it takes for the pineapples to grow. Story of seeds. I want to make sure I hire the sprites to harvest on the correct day. A total of 21 days before they're grown, and then they regrow every 5 days. Okay. Sounds Gucci. So since they're technically only at stage 3, we have another 5 days until they're stage 4. And then they should be good to harvest after those 5 days. Sounds good. Where the dog at, actually? Up over here. Take your treat, doggo. Oh, I must have already given him one. Dante will soon be at the age you can put him to work on the farm. Honey's salary should do. Then the it wouldn't be fair to treat him different than the other employees. He has to learn how the world works. Yeah, exactly. You get it. Okay, so I think by like the 16th or the 18th, our cows should give birth, and then they should be ready for the Moo Moo Festival, I think. Also, I think the 13th is when Van shows up, so I have to check the weather tomorrow for the day after, and we can check what he's got. Alright, baby Dante, take your honey. Bye! She's just like, wow, he grows up so fast. I mean, yeah, that's what kids do. They get big. I'm just a big baby. Hey, the rabbit is ready to harvest. Ooh, is that a bigger piece? No, it's still small. Shit. It looked like a bigger piece. 'Twas not a bigger piece. Okay, I'm gonna water these bottom crops before I make my way up there just because it's easier. And it prevents them from coming all the way down here. They can just focus on the crops that are up there. What are you using that face for? What's wrong? What did I say? What's wrong with what I said, hmm? Bow, 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 bow. Oh god, when the sound effect overlaps. Nothing. Was it the big baby comment? Because it's true, you can't argue against it. Everybody's just a big baby. Baby who got big. With how much you complain at chat? Wow. I don't complain at chat. I complain to chat. There's a difference. And if anything, it's more like whining. Where's the nod emote when you need it? I said I would work on it after this stream. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna separate these. There we go. Make one into the butter. And make one into the cheese. Slick. I'm gonna keep this fur because I want to see if we can turn it into... what's it called? The wool. Whining is baby energy, exactly. So you can't deny that I'm just a big baby. That's just how it is. Oh right, I was supposed to check the weather for tomorrow. Please don't be raining. Ah, yes. Okay. I don't know if I can get a second pet just yet, but if we can, we might be able to get whatever he offers in spring. Bow 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 bow. Should I let the chicken and the rabbit out? Let's see what they do when they come out. Damn, they just like spawn in, huh? Oh, do they stay like in their pen? Do they not wander out? They used to. Interesting. Okay, let's go use up some of this spare energy we got. Bonk. Hey, a free grape. Yeah, since I got the Patreon work done, I'll have a little bit of free time to work on said emote. And I'll try to get it uploaded as soon as possible because animated emotes take so damn long to approve. What? Not letting me click on it. But we didn't get far enough in that mine to unlock the elevator. Interesting. I guess once you just get deep enough in one of them, they're like, okay, you unlocked the elevator. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I was a little sad I couldn't get the Patreon work done sooner, but I had a bunch of commissions this month, so some stuff took up time. But I was able to get the Patreon work done in a reasonable amount of time, not too late. And I'll be putting up the poll for next month soon. Either tonight or tomorrow. I have to go over a list of who's currently popular. Who's been trending recently, what characters or games are coming out, what anime, that type of shit. I put Yor on the poll for May, but no one voted for her. Adult Anya has been big. True, I could probably do older Anya. I could put older Anya on the list. Okay, they're done. Y'all get back inside. Do I have to ring a bell on the inside to bring them back in? Or do they just go in on their own? You don't need Twitter to vote on the Patreon stuff. You just have to be a patron. That was prior to the episode starting. Or the show blowing up. Oh, the stuff. Yeah, it's on Patreon. The voted monthly fan art is for patrons. True. That is always also an option. Alright, bedtime. Boink. Don't let me forget, I gotta go check what Van offers for pets. Boo 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 boo. Wah! Okay. New words from the baby. What are you booing for? What is there to boo? Swoosh! Just repeating what the baby said. He didn't say boo as in like Angie. He put like B-U-B-U-B-U-B-U. So boo 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 boo. It's like baby gibberish. Boo 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 boo. Sorry, baby whisperer. I'm not a baby whisperer, I'm just letting you know that it was spelled B-U-B-U-B-U. And not B-O-O. Baby whisperer confirmed. I mean, I told you, I am just a big baby. Now I need a baby emote. We need more slots, damn it. Oh, whoops, I milked that cow already. Is this Angus again? Get up. It is! Why does Angus like to stay so far away from the other cows? What is that about? The poor baby can't spell yet. Angie Angus. That's what I don't get. Like, what would they have to be angry about? Bum 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 ba da down bow bow. Angus just doesn't get along with the other cows, it seems. No booby milk. What the heck? Okay, sell. Wait, why can't we sell the butter? What? We can sell the cheese, but not the butter? Question marks? Okay, talk to the dog. How many days left? 2? Okay. I have time before I have to hire the other guys. Now we gotta head into town. I think van shows up at 11. Out of the way, potpourri. Good old Milky Mod back in action. It's good to see. Yeah. Oh. I guess it's not the 13th question mark? Maybe it's the 15th? Damn. Yeah, he's not showing up. I'll check at noon to be safe. Nope. Alright, well. Let's check tomorrow and the day after's weather to be safe and just check over the next couple days. I could have swore it was the 13th, but apparently I'm wrong. Ugh. Bow, 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 bow. What's tomorrow's weather, baby? Don't be raining. Good. Actually, it's Wednesday, isn't that? No, not education. Not education. No. It's not the cooking show. I have officially run out of strawberries. That's not suitable for babies. It's time for birth! Yes! New coffee cow. Okay. What do we name the new baby? Lots of baby talk today. Let's see here. What about mocha? That's how you spell mocha, right? I'm not fucking that up. Yeah, that's correct. We'll call it mocha. And the strawberry cow. We got Pinky Ponky. What do we call the other one? Panky. Panky. There we go. And you know what that means. We gotta go buy 2 more miracle potions today. I hope they're open on Thursday. Spanky! Don't be raining. Okay, thank God. I just wanted to be safe. Pinky, Panky, and Ponky. The best cow names ever. Content you can only find here. On the Smooth Brain Cow Show. Also, I think I'm gonna start incubating a new egg. now that I have a lot more time to care for animals, thanks to the harvest sprites, I think having some more chickens couldn't hurt. No, we do not require another chicken for that to work. All you gotta do is throw one of the eggs down in the incubator. Which happens to basically just be a fucking little dirt nest. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, so I think they have 1 day left, which means I have to hire the other guys today. Let me double check that. Yes. Okie dokie. I wonder what that third slot is for. It's probably for the... what's it called? The wool or the yarn maker or whatever. Since they probably expect you to use sheep and not rabbit. But we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna preemptively put stuff in the pregnancy feeders because we do intend to make more cows pregger. More babies, more babies, more babies, more babies, more babies. No, I didn't want to give Betsy the food. Fuck. There we go. Don't say shit like that. Wait. I only milked one regular cow? Is Angus is still being angsty over here, huh? What's wrong with farm animals? The thing is that I just can't say that particular word on stream. Probably, I'm probably gonna get in trouble if I do. That's all. Male chicken. How about that? That work for you? Where the baby? There it is. Okay. Sell. Hey, look, we can't sell the butter. Interesting. But we can sell the cheese, question mark? Maybe because the butter would spoil? But I feel like that's dumb because a lot of these things would spoil. Like, you can't just shove cheese in a wooden crate in the dead of summer and not expect it to go bad, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's still working, that's what I thought. Okay, we gotta go check on the harvest sprites. Bum, 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 bum. I am requiring of the assistants. I need y'all to water my shit. That's right. If you would be so kindly. Do all the hard labor for me, thank you. I promise to pay you handsomely. That is correct. Alright. Ah! Did not mean to eat it. I ate his payment right in front of him. I'm so sorry. That was a mistake. Okay, rush down. See if Van showed up today. Nope. Interesting. No, I probably couldn't say that either. I can use words like cat or kitten. Bum, 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 bum. I forgot to give these guys their payment recently. Where are ya? Take. Hi! I can't say it. I don't want to get banned. I know we're referring to the farm animal right now, but... How are you, Charmander? That animal scared the crap out of me. I forgot it makes a sound. Bonk? I'm doing good. Ooh, I'm a little bit tired because I didn't sleep so hot last night, but I got my coffee, I had a snack, good to go. Because I... Listen, I don't know. Chat has different rules than streamers? I don't know. I feel like it would be taken out of context too easily. Somebody will report me, even though in context it's safe. Yeah, nights where you don't get a lot of good sleep suck. And unfortunately I get those quite a bit. Out of the way, Jennifer. Thank God I have coffee. Coffee is my lord and savior most days. Don't let the Zach thing happen. Okay, whew. I didn't want to have to click through his dialogue. I made it. Tomorrow's gonna be sunny too, right? Yes, good. That could only mean chickens, surely. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, well, I didn't mean to give her the honey, but okay. It's not like we don't have as much honey as grapes or anything, lol. Moo! Thank you for the moo redeem. Bow, bow. I think I forgot to speak to the baby. I gave him honey, but I didn't actually talk to him. Boo 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 boo. Wah! I forgot to buy the miracle potion. Shit! I just realized. That was a waste of feed in the pregnancy spots. Damn it. I hope the ranch is open on what's it called? Fridays. When the kid is obsessed with bees. Yeah, it's cute. I like his little bee costume. At this point, a Cluck Cluck redeem would be more fitting. Oh, wow. A Keck miracle potion. Yeah, that's what they call it in this game. They have to keep it safe for work. Come on. Refreshed memories. Yeah, man, this game is hella nostalgic. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway because it doesn't care. Yep. That is exactly how it works. The bee doesn't give a shit about human laws of aviation. Our rules don't apply to bees. I don't know what we're gonna need all that mayo for, but I'm making a ton. Is that the script of the bee movie? Might as well be at this point. Okay, are they open on Fridays? I don't want to waste my time if they're not. Closed on Mondays, 10 AM. Okay, sick. Bonk. I was about to go all in until someone noticed. I thought you were just reciting the meme, not actually the script. Honestly, it's been a long time since I've seen the Bee movie. I think the last time I actually watched it was in, like, within the same year of its release. Since then, I've seen a ton of memes, obviously, because the memes are hilarious, but I haven't actually sat and watched the movie since release, I believe. Maybe, like, a couple months after the year of its release. That woman really did like bees, huh? I have the script pulled up and everything. Holy moly. You were prepped. I'm gonna break these rocks and then head to the ranch because it's open now. I didn't notice the time. I also gotta go check to see if Van is here. I really hope it wasn't the 12th that he shows up. I hope I didn't miss him by like one day. I would be very sad. I just want to see what animals he offers. Hop on the horse. Gotta go fast. Not as much as this cow likes. Wow. Yes, Van's here. Ah, move. What do you got to offer? Penguins. Yo. And I can afford one. Should we get the light blue penguin or the navy penguin? Navy is closer to like natural colors, but the blue is kind of cute. When you see the bee-obsessed child, you must hit the people with Jerry Seinfeld's classic. True, I guess. As they say, a tip to Navy. Okay, let's go with Navy then. What? What do you mean? No, I can't buy him? It isn't a duck, I have no opinion. I kind of wish there was ducks. I don't think there are. I think there's cats, dogs, penguins, and there was another animal, but I can't remember what the last one was. What the fuck? I can't bite a penguino. But I can hold up to 5 pets. That's kind of cool. What do you mean, bro? Look, the dog loves me so much. How many years do I have to own the dog? Does it require me to own it for like a certain amount of years before I can do it? It's gonna suck if that's the case. Kits and goods. I need 2 of these, baby. Thank you. I'm sad. I wanted the penguin. No Pengu for you. Yeah, we could have named it Pengu. That would have been so good. Shit. Not the Newt Newt. I have depression. Okay, let's go make some cows. Able to have other cows. Okay, let's do. We just did the chocolate. Not the chocolate. I keep calling it chocolate. The coffee cow and the strawberry cow. How many cows can we own right now? One sec. This button, right? No. Where can I see the amount I can have? Is it just under animals? No. I can't remember how I check how many I can have in here. Anyway, should we do the 2 fruit cows, the 2 normal cows? I think there's enough space in here for both, like for 2 of each. But who should I start with? Kiwi buying a cow breeding kit. Depressed Pepe because we couldn't buy the penguino. I'm gonna do the 2 normal cows because they can make the cheese and the butter. It'd be more beneficial if they had babies quicker. We went to go buy penguino and Van said no, bitch. You haven't owned a pet long enough to own 2 pets. Whatever the fuck that means. I am biased for fruit cow. Yeah, we all depressed now. The sads here are to stay. We didn't get to have Newt Newt. It's all I wanted. Yeah, Van really looked me straight in the eye and said, "Fuck you. You ain't getting this penguin." The presso espresso in the Kiwi house. I'm drinking coffee right now. I'm almost done it, actually. Stop being tired. Don't you mean frick? Yeah, sorry. My apologies. I forgot there's a child. No, Zach! There we go. I forgot there's a child in this game. I can't swear anymore. It's not allowed. Bow, 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 bow. Are we bald yet? We're bald. Nice. I'll swear. I'm gonna start selling these herbs because we have a huge abundance of them. Aw, look at the baby sleeping in the bed. That's cute. Before, when it was just like literally just like a weird worm blanket. Boo 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 boo. Wah! Oh, the pineapples are almost ready, baby. I think they have 2 more days to go before they're ready to harvest. Do I know Japanese? Not very well. I know how to read some of it. I'm not good at speaking it per se. I know like not even basic fundamentals of the language. Like I can ask how are you and respond to how are you. I can state my name. I know Opai. I think a lot of people know Opai by now. It's a meme at this point. But yeah, I know like very minimal phrases, like I would call it very, very beginner. Oh yeah, they're pregnant, what am I doing? There we go. And I'm still not super great with kanji or katakana. I'm okay with hiragana. I have like a good reading comprehension of katakana. Hey, the wool maker is ready. Okay. That means I can try to put the... No, not bean. The... Bean, please move. No! Put it in the thing. It said examine for like a second. There we go. Whew. I'm gonna try and put the rabbit fur in there and see if we can make rabbit fur wool or not. Bilingual people are amazing to me. How do you do it? Like I said, it's so minimal that I wouldn't consider myself bilingual in the slightest. I also know like not even beginner's French. I literally dropped out of French. Oh, I can! Nice. Let me see that real quick. You can make wool, fur, or fleece in the yarn maker. Okay, cool. Slick. That's probably worth... Damn, that's worth a lot. Nice. That's crazy. You know almost all 3. I know nothing about basically all 3. I barely speak English. Comment ça va? I know so little of French. I know so little of any language. Ask me to spell English words and I'll just sit there staring into the void. You deadass thought the game said the cow smelt like that? Wow. I wish I was more like the cow. Listen, I've told you before, you're probably smarter than me. Est-ce que c'est je peux alors à toilette kiwi cow? Stop! That pronunciation was awful also. Do not judge my awful French pronunciation skills. I'm awful with French pronunciations. Japanese I'm a little better. Not great. You can tell that I'm not fluent in that language either, but at least it's better than French. Exposed on stream. Your English seems high tier. I mean, it is my native language, but that doesn't mean I'm good at it. Sometimes I can barely form sentences. Let alone properly structured sentences. Is deaf above preschool level? It's true. I'm at like a grade 5 reading level, and that's impressive for a cow. Difficult stuff. A freeaboo, not a weeaboo? What does that mean? I just read that. What does that mean? Is that a joke on like Freedom America? Like that type of thing? Cause that's actually a really funny like oh. There's probably a better fake word for that. Like I know that people who are obsessed with like European, specifically like British people, are called tea-aboos because the British like tea. There's gotta be like a joke on the French. Oui oui. Okay, the pineapples are growing. We still have like 2 days before they're grown. These guys still got 6 days left. Okay, I can wait to hire them for the harvesting because the bottom half of these crops won't even be ready for an extra 2 days, so we can just go to bed now. We have so much like countertop space, but no trophies to put on it. We are coming up on the Moo Moo Festival though, which I'm very excited about. We gotta win. We gotta get that cow trophy, baby. It's time for birth. New chicken. Alright. What do we name this chicken? New baby cheep cheep. Jerry. No, Kitsu, I cannot call it that. Or duck. Duck's kind of cute too. Cow raising champ. I would know the best. Since I am one. Let's go with duck. Jerry's funny, but duck is cute. And it's like slightly ironic because it's not a duck. Like it's a funny joke on the fact that it is not a duck. Okay, baby gets some honey. Boo boo boo. Wah! And you get the grapes. Duck hype. God, that sound effect. I wish I could turn that off. Or at least down. Can I turn it down? Game settings, SFX volume. That should be good. Oh, that's much quieter. That's so much better. Oh my god. That is so much better. I don't know why I didn't think to try and turn it down. Oh, but it also turns down the sound effects of like other things. Damn. Imagine not programming your game to have separate sound effects be turned downable. Hey, our grass is growing good. Slip through here. Yeah, that's nice, Bean, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm trying to put the wool in the machine. Move! Move! Push the cow out the way. There we go. And now we feed him. I hate when the cows bundle up like this because it's so hard to milk them. Actually, I'm gonna grab the extra bushel right now. Whoopsie. Agricultural champ. Yeah, baby. We're so good at taking care of everything that we don't even do it ourselves. We get the mystic sprites to do it for us. And in the winter, they care for the animals. Because there's no crops to grow. Which leaves us with literally all of the free time. Gotta keep them busy. Oh, I already milked that one. Oopsie. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you? Okay, gotta put the extra grapes and honey away. Yeah, the harvest sprites. Keep up the good work, my man. Take this honey. Where are the other ones at? Come here, Aqua. And you too, Blueberry. There you go. Okay. I should go... Actually, is Gott's open on Sundays? I think he's closed on Sundays. Oh, every day but Saturday. Never mind. Okay, he's open, but not until 11, so... Let me cut down some loggies. I want to see how much more materials we'll need for another upgrade. Might try and get the barn upgraded, even though we don't have enough animals to fill it just yet. Preemptively upgrade it. I still can't believe how broke we are right now. I don't even know if we could afford an upgrade to the barn. Not the barn, the coop. Barn's been upgraded. No stump. Eventually we'll get more chickens and rabbits. Because the rabbits give a ton of money. Their fleece is worth so much. I love the like ragdoll physics on the items. It's such a like pointless add-on, but it's funny. I like it. Boink. Alright, Gots. Renovations, baby. Oh, wait, what? Holy shit. That's a lot. Oh my god. I mean, I don't think I'll ever have that much fodder, but good to know I could hold that much. That's actually cheaper than I thought. Only 5k? And we have more than enough wood and just over the amount of rocks. That's pretty good. I might go for the silo, though. Do I want the silo? More expensive. Now we'll go with the coop. But first let me check if there's anything else I want, because if I order another renovation, he's gonna kick me out. No? Okay. Let's just get that done then. Beautiful. Free grape. Now we got like no rocks. Jeez. Okie dokie. Bedtime. Whop. Oh fuck, a storm? Shit. I was really hoping that wouldn't happen. Thank you for the follow. Ooh. I hope our crops are okay. Duh. Please don't destroy the crops. Those pineapples are worth so much. I spent so much. Yeah, the music's back, thank God. I was like, why is it so quiet? Yes, tomorrow is the Moo Festival. I'm glad we didn't miss that. I'm glad that didn't get skipped. Yes, I am entering a cow. Bean's affection, I think, is one of the highest. The rest are lower. Oh, they're all about the same now, actually. Interesting. Okay, well, let's enter Bean anyway. Bean was one of our first cows. No pineapples for you. Don't say that. Please. Oh! 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 Get this thing out of here. No. Why couldn't it have happened down here where the crops were already taking longer to grow? Ah! The worst part is we don't even have enough time to regrow them. That's literally so sad. I'll have to go buy like some random crop that'll grow quick. A random fast summer crop. Fill the gap. I am depressed. Look at that little guy. Looking like a scoop of chocolate ice cream. And that the worst part is that I think the stupid general store is closed today too, because it's a fucking Tuesday. Shit! Alright, and they won't have anything for me because it was a fucking typhoon yesterday. Oh my god. Life could just not be any worse right now, huh? Oops. I think we're also getting low on food. I need to check that. Might have to start cutting down some of our grass. Nice. Nice. I am, in fact, going to cut down some of our grass. Yoink, 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 yoink. I want to make sure there's still a good portion left to grow out. But I need some of this, like, right now. I'm also gonna clear out some of these weeds. Make sure there's enough space. I fucking hate storms. They ruin my goddamn ground. Okay. Put away this food. That should last them a little while. I'm very upset. I'm very grumpy. I'm gonna make mayo because I'm mad. Mad mayo. Yeah, Wong's shop should still be open. But I don't think he sells any other summer vegetables or fruits other than the pineapples. So I'm gonna go check the general store to be safe, but I'm pretty sure they're closed on Tuesdays. Yep, Tuesdays and Sundays. Fuck. I might have to check if I just happen to have a summer vegetable. Because I only need one. Those 4 slots will be filled with 1. You have anything for summer, my man? Summer, autumn, spring. You got like flowers, but I don't want flowers. Damn it. Fuck. Ugh. At least I didn't have like an entire field. Because like, look at that mess. Those rocks and those sticks I'm pretty sure also destroy crops. So I would have had like a bunch fucking missing if I had the entire field filled. There's no way I'll be able to tend to an entire field though until I get like the fully upgraded shit. Let's see. Autumn, autumn, spring. Shit! These are just gonna have to be an open patch. That sucks. That sucks so bad. My OCD is gonna go nuts. At least I get free rocks. Look at the bright side of things. Free rocks, pog. And free wood, I guess. I didn't really need the wood though. I have a lot of that. Is that it for the rocks and such? Yeah, okay. Now I just clear out the fucking weeds. Come on. We'll go till our energy's out and then we'll go to bed. Okay, there's our energy. I'll do those last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 6 weeds later. It's gonna bug me so much that like weeds are gonna grow right in here, right in between all my fucking crops. Literally the worst. Also, good positioning in my inventory. Rock, log, rock. Ah! Boo boo boo. How many more days do those sprites got? 2. Bow now now now. Bow now bow now now now. I might have to ask them to go home early and then come back to help with harvesting. Because I think by the time like tomorrow comes, most of those pineapples will be ready. Thank you for relentlessly bullying me at the start. Wow. I didn't even bully you that much, come on. But thank you for coming by as always, and I hope you get a good sleep. Wait, you're gonna miss the cow festival though. At least stay for the cow festival. Watch me lose once again. Huh? Am I blind? Oh, I am stupid. It's because the other cow is at the festival, duh. No. Examine. Examine. Thank you. Not enough bullying. We'll be going soon. It'll be quick. I did the chicken first, right? I just want to confirm because I'm dumb. Yes, okay. Hello, pupper. Festival is until 10, right? Yeah. Yeah, we'll run around in the woods and break some more logs, and then we'll make our way up to town. Bonk? Bonk? Let's see. Really wish that song continued to play in this forest area. Big sad. I love the city theme, but you don't hear it as much compared to the generic farm music. Alright, festival time, baby. Time to lose. Speak to everyone real quick. My wife, why are you over here by a cow that isn't mine? She's rooting for a different cow, I'm sad. She really said, our cow has no chance. No shot. I don't have a full bag, baby. Let's go. Oh-ho. Oh, I see. Lots of moo sounds. Cows were so energetic, the Moo Festival was a huge success. Yep. Didn't win. Well, that was disappointing. Wow. It wasn't that bad. Jesus Christ. Roasted alive. Em really said, what a disappointment. Did I just eat straight mayo? What the fuck? Moo! Can't let the game do my job for me. I gotta do some kind of work. It's raining! And they're harvestable. Except for that gap and all these bottom ones. Oh, my profits. I also forgot to send those guys home to come back. Moo of not good enough. Ouchie ouch. Bum, 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 bum. Look at that. 3 5-star pineapples already. Click the button fast. I really wish there was a fucking way to multiply how many you could pick up. Stardew Valley made it so easy. You just click everywhere and you collect. Why did this game not learn from that? It's such a simple concept. Just give me a tool that harvests them or something. Ugh. AoE harvesting. I'm gonna dump these as I gather because it's gonna take for fucking ever. Multiply my harvesting abilities. Technically there is a way to multiply in this game. Just not the way I want it. It doesn't increase my profits. I mean, actually, technically it does if we're talking about the animals, but we're not talking about the animals. I'm talking about crops. The fruits and veggies. Clearly I'm too tired. I wish I could change what I hired them to do, like, midday. Like, if it's raining, I could be like, okay, well, how about you just harvest instead? But nope. Actually, this is their last day, right? Yeah, this is their last day. I gotta go hire the other ones to do my work tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to harvest all of these on time for Zach to show up. I'm excited to watch that number go from 73k to like 273k. Just from today's profit. Have a good rest of your stream. I hope you get good sleeps with no Thundy Wundies keeping you up. Thank you. I will. Have a good sleep. Get a better sleep than I did. That or have some coffee, one or the other, because coffee seems to have worked for me. Thank God coffee exists. It's delicious and makes my brain feel good. Oh my god, Zach's gonna show up like any minute. Let me get these last ones in. Hey, 186. Almost like I might actually have enough to get it like what I said. But the rest of these crabs, I think by tomorrow we'll actually be at like 270 something plus. Are we gonna be back in a net positive thanks to this summer? Because we've been in net negative for a long time now. Fuck, I forgot to hire the sprites. I got wrapped up in harvesting. Their doors are definitely closed by now. It's okay, I'll water the crops tomorrow. I gotta start putting in work on my own farm. I gotta do some of my own work sometimes. The sprites deserve a day off just to be off. Remember when we had like 500k? Those were the days. Come on. The targeting in this is wonky as hell. Almost done. Yes. Another 5,000. Or was that 50,000? I think I miscounted that actually. Okay, that's the baby cow over there. Pick up 2 bundles. How much feed they got? 91. Oof. We're gonna have to buy some more feed soon again. Buying the grass wasn't exactly worth it. It's way cheaper to just buy the fodder straight from the ranch. The damn grocery store overcharging for grass. I figured it would be cheaper because it grows, but I was wrong. It is not worth the investment I put in. Like, there's so little up there. I started with 10 and there's like maybe 15 or so. Awful. The next festival is... Ooh, the fireworks. And it's gonna be sunny tomorrow, yeah. I'm gonna have to water my own crops. That's okay. Boo 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 boo. There you go, wife. Okay, I need to fill the watering can first off. Whoopsie. Wait, I missed 3 up here? Or were those 3 that just weren't ready? I have a feeling that was just 3 that weren't ready. I'm gonna have to put watering these on pause. If it becomes too late, I have to go hire the damn sprites. Yoink. refill. Throw these in the shipping bin. I'm gonna rush to hire them since it's 9 now. I don't want to wait too long and forget. Out of my way. I don't got time to deal with you guys. Who was just at my farm? I don't think it was these guys, so they're coming. Although Plum is coming. Unfortunately, Plum has to work some overtime. I need 4 of them to be working. Did not mean to speak to you again, my man. I'm sorry. Ask for help. Water crops. 7 days. That is correct. Plum got 1 day off and I had to go right back to a 7-day work shift. My bad, my man, but I really need 4 of y'all working. Then I gotta give Sunny, Aqua, and Blueberry their gifts. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, what cheap seeds can I buy 1 packet of? Tomat, corn, and onion. Tomat probably grows the fastest. Give me 1 tomat seed. So I can fill that godforsaken gap. Otherwise I'm gonna go insane. Alright. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Actually, watering can come later. I should finish harvesting these. Because if I can get them all in before Zach shows up, profit. Then I can just stay up late watering them because the sprites will be here tomorrow. There wasn't even that many left that weren't harvested, so I overestimated how long that would take. That's okay. It was better I got it done quicker rather than later. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. I was actually able to get this all done in a reasonable amount of time. I still gotta tend to the animals though. But that'll be quick and easy, so I'm fine with that. Time stops when you're in the coop and barn anyway. So it shouldn't be too late by the time I'm done. One, two, three. Oh shit, I'm out of water. I was wondering why I couldn't hit the button. How much money am I getting this time, Zach? Nice. Wasn't exactly the amount I was looking for, but it was damn near close. If we had a couple more 5-star, we probably would have hit the goal. Damn. There we go. Okay. Now we gotta feed and probably shear the, yep. Rabbit is in fact ready. One, two, free. I'll worry about the fruit trees after. I have to come back that way anyway to go to bed. Okay. Actually, with the extra profits, no, even with the extra profits from the cows and chickens and rabbit, it wouldn't be enough. I lied. I was about to say we might actually have the goal amount, these extra profits tomorrow, but no. We only get about 2k out of these guys. You'd still be behind by just a little bit. Get in there. Whoop! Okie dokie, and now we gotta go get our fruit, honey. Bada bada ba ba bow. We'll end up in bed before it gets too late. We still might end up sleeping in a little bit. Whoops. Not what I meant to do. Alrighty. Ow, my fingers, Jesus. That was much louder than I thought. The Gots has done his work. Good job. Ah! Ooh, what's this? Quality products are available at the Forge. Your coop has been renovated. You can... I mean, I have the yarn maker, but I can get another one. And the mayonnaise maker. I don't need to buy that, though. I can just make mayonnaise at home. Like, I can just cook it. Why would I need the maker for that? I feel like that's just a waste of money. Actually, now that I think about it, it might not be a waste of money. Because it would save me on... what's it called? Oil? Because it probably only requires the egg, whereas cooking... Oh, sick, there were more crops that were ready to go. What was I saying? The cooking it at home requires oil and an egg, but I think the mayonnaise maker only requires the egg. So I'd be saving money by not buying the oil in the long run. I believe, anyway. Bum 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 bum. Okay, with these last pineapples, we'll definitely hit 270 for sure. Oops, not the weed. That means each one of these, like, pineapples that we have in the field right now is about... probably about 230,000 gold? That's pretty good profits. Now, of course, we have to also take into account the fact that the quality can affect the profiting income, but just as a rough estimate, assuming that most of them are on the lower end of quality, I would say that about 230 is probably about what it's worth. If they were all high quality, it would probably be like 3.5, 400,000. Yee! I wish there was a way to properly mandate the quality, like with fertilizer or something. Because then I could guarantee quality, you know? Just sprinkle fertilizer on it every day. Yeah, with this updated version, they added the quality stars, as well as the ability to upgrade your plot for higher odds of higher quality drops. Since other games in the series have had that function for a little while, they added it to the update of this game. I think it's a nice change. I like that idea. It gives you something to work towards, because paying for the plot upgrades, like here, I'm on plot level 4, I think? Where is it? Yeah, plot level 4. They cost a lot to upgrade, and it takes a couple of days, so if you're not ready to do it before like the season's over, you kind of wasted your time and money. So it adds a little bit of like an edge to being prepared. I need to fill up my watering can, that's what I was gonna do. And I'm also gonna help them water a little bit. Just get some stuff going. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-bow. So it's already been 3 days since the first harvest, which means tomorrow I have to hire a couple of them to come harvest for the day after that, for the top half of the crops. I hope I don't forget to do that. Please God, don't let me forget. Bah? The baby is cute. I like the baby. Come here. Yeah, 290. We did it. We cracked the number I was expecting. Bow, bow. And I think I was right. I was off by a teensy bit. Hey, duck grew up. Nice. That was quick, actually. Forgot how fast chickens, like, grow. This field is roughly worth 220-ish K a piece, I should say. Makes the game's realism great. Yeah. And like I said, it also gives you more objectives to complete, right? Because you unlock the different field levels based on your performance in that year and what year you're on. So, excuse me, the better you do, the easier it'll be for you to gain more money in the following years. Yeah, we got a ton of cows. We got 2 babies and 2 more babies on the way. Almost a full barn. Because we can still have up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more plus the 2 babies that we're about to get. Right. Gotta sell the milk. Apples, eggs. Okay, and now I gotta rush up to the sprites to hire them for tomorrow. Right? That's what I said? I think. Yes. I'll hire them for the 3 days just in case, because I feel like I might be wrong. They're not open yet, shit. I forgore that they don't open till 9. I'll just wait, it's close. Ow. All my fingers. Gotta stretch them out. Okay. I need you. Harvest. 3 days. Please and thank you, sir. You're all too kind for doing all of this. I appreciate it. No, wait. Different chore. Accidentally spam clicked the water. Then I'll give them their honey. Let me double check their standing again. Yeah, they're all happy, which means they shouldn't be like overworked yet. That's good. You gotta keep them on rotation, otherwise they get upset with you for overwork. Everything should be fine though. I was trying to read a definition on Google and listen to you talk at the same time, but it failed. Listen. Listening to me talk is like listening to white noise, except it's more confusing. Feel free to lower my volume or just mute me for a minute while you try to focus on something that's probably more important. Bonk. And we're almost done the summer season, which is good. Nah, it wasn't important, it was the definition of mandate, or mandate. I'm an idiot. Okie dokie. Pretty sure they got that down pat. We should be good to go to bed. No, listen. I'm the one that misread it. Oh, I needed some water. There we go. Just remember, no matter— oh, it's gonna rain tomorrow. Nice. No matter how dumb you may feel, you're still smarter than me. Oh fuck, yesterday was the fireworks festival? Shit. Didn't even realize I missed out on a festival with the wife. Oopsie. That's okay. I've gone with her all 4 years so far. Actually, I think the first year she didn't go with us because we didn't have enough friendship points or whatever with her. Aw, why just the one egg? I fed all 3 of them, didn't I? Oh, there's the other egg. It was under the chicken. I was like, why is there only 1 egg? Coulda swore I fed them. Did I say seasons? I meant to say year. I am on year 4, right? Yeah, year 4. I meant to say year. Oh, my coffee's starting to wear thin now. Thank God the season's almost over. Season is the wrong word, yeah. Don't worry, I'm pretty sure I said season 2. I think we both messed that up. Bow, 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 bow. Also, yeah, these weren't ready to go yet. I was right. I goofed it. There's nothing to do today. Like, no events. So I'll just skip this day. I don't mind doing so. I don't think there's anything I need. Oh wait, actually. There is something I need. I hope the ranch isn't closed on Mondays. If it is, I'm gonna have to cut down the rest of my grass because I'm running really low on animal fodder. Damn it, it is closed Mondays. Okay, well, I'm just gonna cut down the rest of our grass and buy it tomorrow then. It's okay. We're all a little smooth-brained here. That's what this stream is for. For us to bully each other. For not being very smart. Mostly just me getting bullied though, if I'm being honest. I'll try to save some grass if possible. It's okay, it's all in good fun. It's all a joke. I mean, me being smooth brain isn't a joke, but making fun of me for it is. Bum 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 bum. Doesn't really hurt my feelings or anything. I got no problem with it. That's half the content on this stream, is me making a poor decision, and then somebody going, haha, you made a poor decision. And me going, ah, damn it. Fuck. Shit. Like, if any of the VODs are still up, you should check out any of my Pokemon streams. Those are just bad decisions incarnate. Yes, harvest. Harvest! I've been a fan of Pokemon since Gen 1 back in the early, like, 2000s. But I still don't know shit about the game. I'm still sitting there second guessing whether or not certain Pokemon are the right typing. I should have a, what's it called? A VODs YouTube up and running sometime soon. I won't say a specific time because I don't have one yet. Where I'll upload all the previous VODs of my Pokemon runs, because I have my Platinum run that we finished, and we just started a Black run. I wonder if your mom or dad watch you. I can guarantee that they do not. I did not mean to give that to you, Salad. My parents aren't exactly tech savvy, nor would they have any interest in this sort of content, I should say. Okay, now I gotta go buy a boatload more cow food. Oh shoot, we have a lot of time to kill before it's time for that though. Yeah, we have one completed run. I am a champion of one game so far. We did the randomized draw luck of Platinum, and now we're on a randomized draw luck of Pokemon Black. And we just started the Black run, so we're like 2 gyms in. We're on our way to go fight Berg, but his name, we don't know what it's randomized to yet, so for now it's just Berg. Ooh, free grape. Yoink. Okay, the ranch should be open any minute. Is that 11, right? Oh no, it's 10. Okay, they're open. Sir? Oh no, it's goods. I needed goods. Be like 200 fodder, please. Actually, you know what? Give me another 200. I want 400. I can afford it. Why not? Save me the hassle of coming back again in like less than a month. There's too many cows now. They eat so much food. Ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. Isn't his name Berg? The bug type gym leader? I could be wrong. Woo! 150k! God damn! Congratulations. Thanks. Bum, 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 ba, da, da, bow, bow. And that 150 was just from crops. I forgot to check how much we made off animal products. Wilden. Hey! Time to clip the rabbit. More wool. More fleece, maybe? I'm not sure what this is called. Okay, just fur. Bow, bow. Those tomats look like they're almost ready. I missed. Or not. I guess I just milked that one already. Oh. No, not ponkers. Go. Yoink 2 of those. Gotta put the fur in the maker. Poof. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-bow. Oops. Go. Not Bean. Examine. Thank you. No! Bean, you moved last second. You son of a gun. There we go. These I gotta sell. Bum 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 ba da dow bow bow. Pet the dog. Oops. How many days left we got till the 30th? Yeah, the 30th. Zach's birthday's on the 29th. Okay. What? Another 22k. Not bad, not bad. Okay, let me double check how many days they got left. 2 more, and then I gotta hire some more people. Bow, 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 na, na, na. Who gets to work overtime this time? Because it can't be Plum again, we just overhired Plum. I'd have to get like mint or something. Maybe cherry. And now I gotta do these by hand because I misjudged how many days ahead I needed to hire them for. This will be the last day we get to harvest these before the end of the year, I think. I could be wrong. We might get one more big harvest right before the final day, but I doubt it. We also should be getting those tomatoes, I think, tomorrow. The tomatoes aren't worth anything. They're worth like maybe 200 probably. At best. If they're max quality. It's gonna be such a pain in the ass to get rid of all these pineapples to plant the next season's good vegetables. I believe it's yams I want to grow in winter. Or not winter, fall. Oops, wait. There we go. What's funny about that is I'm not a big fan of tomato, actually. Or pineapple. I like stuff like ketchup. Like, I'm fine with ketchup. I'm fine with, like, salsa. But, like, tomatoes on their own, I'm not a big fan of. I don't mind tomatoes if they're on or in stuff. Like, I don't like them in salads, but I don't mind them on burgers. I prefer burgers without tomatoes, but I'll eat them. I'm not, like, overly picky. Stoop. And yeah, yams are delicious. I love the yams. Yams are definitely like a top tier vegetable. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, wait, they got how many days left again? 2, right. Bedtime. Ah, shit, a storm? Fuck. No! My tomatoes! Fuck! Please tell me they're fine. I don't mind if the pineapples get wrecked because, like, we weren't gonna get any more out of that anyway, but... At least the tomates. Ah, damn, they're not even ready? Fuck. Okay, well, that's big rip. We'll spend today cutting these down. Because we gotta get ready for autumn. Wait. Pineapples are okay, but they have too much vitamin C like oranges. Honestly, I like oranges way better than I like pineapple. I'm just not a big fan of pineapple. I don't really like it on pizza. I don't like it like in juice form. I don't like it as is. I guess those tomatoes were a waste of money, but it was worth a shot. He made a ton of profit this season. It was worth it in my heart. We should also go visit the sprites today to hire them for tomorrow, as well as try and grab the seeds. Oops. I don't remember if the yams are through Huang or if they're through the general store, but both should be open today, so. I've been on this farm for 4 years. It's time I started thinking about money. I was here out of the kindest of my heart for 3 whole years. Now I need the cash. Plus, we've been doing a good job raising all the animals. Keeping the farm good and, you know, clean and safe. It's not clean right now because of the storm, but seems kind of selfish if you ask me. What do you mean? It's not selfish. I spent 4 whole years doing nothing but doing this out of the kindness of my heart. We have a wife and kid. We've done everything to help this community. Now it's time I started thinking about myself. I spent 3 whole years doing nothing but catering to others. Now it's my time, baby. I know for a fact I'm gonna have to hoe most of that land back. If not all of it, since I cut down this stuff preemptively. That's okay. Alright, they don't have anything because of the storm. Shoot. Hello, cat. Please don't scratch at my chair. You gotta move. Ow, hey, what? What are you bapping me for? Cat's grumpy with me now. I don't know what I did, I was just sitting here. Bow. Alright. Sell all of these. I gotta rush into town. Are you also not paying the harvest rate workers right, Violet? No, I have been. You pay them in honey and wheat. Yeah, the yams here. Actually, wait, they wouldn't be here until tomorrow, I think. So I think I can get them through Juan, maybe? I hope. I want to preemptively buy them and have them ready. Please have them. No, he's only got the peppers. Shit. Okay, well. That means next stream I'm gonna have to go straight to the grocer. What days are they closed? I hope it's not the Sunday. I might have to go one day without craps. That's still a no-no and very, very illegal. No, it's not! I'm paying them the fair wage they asked for. Damn it, it is Sunday that they're closed. Fuck, okay, well. Day 1 of fall is gonna be a pain in my ass. Because I'm gonna make no profits. I know. The main town tune is so good. Actually, another thing they've added was songs from the other games as background music, like the autumn and winter theme from A Wonderful Life and such. Very good. Thank you so much for the follow. Unfortunately, we're actually about to end stream because we're at the end of the month now. But I appreciate it and I hope that you stick around for other streams. Okay, now I gotta save. Ooh, didn't save since last season. Alrighty. Thank you everyone who came by. Thank you Gaddy B Gamin for the follow and everyone else who followed today. I'll be back on Monday at 7 PM EST for some more games. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night. Quick question, who are you trying to marry? We've already married and we have a child. We've married Marie. The cute librarian girl. Yeah, baby. My usual suspects, which is Potpourri and oh my god, why can't I remember her name? Ellie. Their redesigns are cute and all, but I figured I wanted to do something new. It has been a long time since I played the original game, so I thought, let's try something different, and Marie's storyline was really cute. So I'm kind of glad we went for a new person. Anyway, like I was saying, thank you all for coming out, thank you for sticking around, and I hope to see you guys again on the Monday. Have a good rest of your day, evening, or night. Bye bye!